Cheska and Steph. Mark's was Stacey's husband. Stacey unfortunately died at the end of the first year of the course, and Mark's very kindly come along to collect the award later on this afternoon. We were able to award this to Stacey on Agritat just before she died. She knew that she would have passed this. Stacey was an outstanding student. She was absolutely excellent. She produced work of such a high standard. She would have gone on to honours level if she'd been able to. All the time she was on the course, she was very ill. She never missed a session in the evening, even if it was the fact that she couldn't come down herself because she was unwell, and her husband Mark used to bring her down. She was just excellent. Apart from that, she just supported her colleagues who were on the course. It was a very small cohort, and two of the colleagues here today. And she supported them, she helped them with presentations, and although she was always a very nervous person herself, when she actually stood up and did a presentation, she became a different person. And there's a couple of things I wanted just to read out to you, which really, I'm hoping won't upset the family too much, but there was an email that I had from Stacey in June 2010. So we just finished the first year of the course. And this was to me. She said, "You often say this year has passed quickly. It will soon be the third year. Actually, of course, I don't want things to move so quickly because of what that time in the future will bring. However, with your encouragement, I now feel I might well get to graduation. Well, if that and my determination to get to the BA Honours is anything to go by, then I will." And I think that Stacey's actually here in spirit, even if she's not in body. And I just want to finish before I present the prize with a poem that Stacey actually gave to me. She said, "Life should not be a journey to the grave with the intention of arriving safely in an attractive and well-preserved body, but rather to skid in sideways, champagne in one hand and strawberries in the other, body thoroughly used up, totally worn out, and screaming, 'Woohoo, what a ride!'" And I think that sort of summed up the character that Stacey was. And Mark said that he would like to also say a few words, so he's going to do that now before I present the prize.
I really just want to say a few things about mature students and how much hard work they put in. As a person who got a degree in the normal fashion early on, I blag a lot of things. During Stacey's first couple of weeks, she had to do a presentation, I think of 10 minutes was the target, so that's 8 plus questions. She disappeared off into the study and came back really looking very dejected. And I said, "What's wrong?" "Well, it's a bit short." So, okay, she'd videoed this on camera, I wasn't allowed to watch yet. She went back, and after another evening at it, came back at it, and now it's too long. I saw these 2 playthroughs later, and it was the typical nervous student. The first one was about 4 minutes, gabbled like mad, everything done very, very, very quickly. The next one was so slow you could hear the pauses, and took the 15. I'm told that when she did it for real, it was more than adequate, which doesn't surprise me, because that amount of dedication and practice is what a lot of mature students do, and I could never do. And the other thing is just the odd thing effects it has on your life, and something that I don't think Anne was ever aware, but the thing about quoting and referencing when you wrote things. As a maths graduate, I never had to worry about this. Things were true or not true. You didn't have to worry about the source, whatever. On one of the journeys when Stacey had come down by train, and I came by car to pick her up at the end of the evening, and we were driving back through Portsmouth behind a Portsmouth bus. And on the back of the bus was something apposite towards what she was currently doing, and I can't, for the life of me, remember what it was. But I know that she discussed, briefly about the possibility of including this in her next piece of work. And then there was a pause, and then she decided that she probably wouldn't, because she couldn't work out how she was going to quote it. So it was a quirky life, it was a fun life, and she is sadly missed, but dedication and hard work, I'm sure, had she had gone on for the 3 years, this would have been a well-deserved degree, far more than mine ever was.
Thank you.
again to talk about the prize winner, which is Layla Braden.
Yes, we would like Layla